Good evening, everyone. This is the day 20 of MERN series. I'm Naveen Kumar, and today we are going to learn that how we can filter the books by based on the author. Because I'll take an example to explain that, so you will get a better clarity. That once any user, let's say, if you are mostly most of the time when you visit to the website, let's say Amazon or Flipkart or and you like to search for a book and you look for a book based on the author, let's say Atomic Habits, or you can, or when you search for, or let's say a Harry Potter series, where you want to look for the Harry Potter series based on the, but let's say there are, I mean, it's not possible, but still, let's take a fake scenario that there might be multiple Harry Potter's books are there, uh, written by the multiple authors. But how can you basically filter that based on the author? So we'll check something. So will you basically filter those books based on the author, and that is something we are going to learn for today. So let me share my screen and I'll explain the whole thing. I think I've explained it quite enough. So this is the agenda of today's video, and basically we in this video I'm going to show you that how you can basically implement the filter functionality today, and tomorrow we'll basically see I'll basically create one dedicated video wherein we will test our API based on author, and we'll search for the books in that separate video, because that if I try to show you in this video particularly, so that can be that can be a increase the length of the video, and that won't be which I don't want. I want the quality. I want to add the quality and the value in my video, whichever I'm going to take. So I think small steps. There's a saying that small steps counts every day. We should take small steps. So let's begin. So this is the agenda: how to filter the books by author, and for that we need to update our book schema and the book router method. And we'll basically do some of the changes, some sort of changes in the book router get method, and then we'll wrap this video. So I'll go to my book schema. I think, yeah, I think I've already implemented. So let me explain this. To update something, you need to, you can see that you have noticed that in this book schema, there are there any author present in my book schema? The question comes to us, no. Because, so how can we filter the books without the author? So based on that, we need to provide the author in our book schema. We'll create our author. So I'll say string. It could be a string. It is. It should be string. It's supposed to be string. So I'll pass required true, a boolean value which is required, that will help us to add the book schema. So yeah, our book schema is updated, and let me just take you to my, let me remove this because it will make you confused. So I'll explain it once again. Yeah. So once we are going to look for the books in our by using the API, and when we are going to hit the API, we need to, just like the search functionality, we need to be similarly we need to implement the filter functionality as well. It is quite similar, little bit of different. I mean, not let's say 80% is 90% is same, and so we are basically taking the query from the user, that which author's book they might want to look for. So we'll take an author here. I'll add one author. We'll take author from, when we are going to search for the books based on the author. We'll basically take the author name in the request query. So that is something I need to add here in the request query. So I'll restructure it. I've destructured it and I'm using it as here. And I'm taking an empty object that is a query. and we'll add it in the same manner. Just like this, we'll check that if just like we similarly we have checked the yesterday's video that if our search value is true, the means there are any value present in the search, then we'll simply add it in the query title. And similarly, we'll check here that if, let's say, author are present, author is true, if my author is Ruby, then I'll simply take query dot author, and I'll, with the help of the regex operator, I'll simply add regex. I'll add what? Author here, because we are looking for the books based on the author. So, and I'll add the options, that is I. That's it. That's it. We are done with the filter functionality. And you need to add this query in the book module of find. That will help us to look for the book in our database. So this is it. We have learned successfully. We have successfully able to build the filter functionality in our video. And yeah, if you still don't get it, you can simply just drop off in the your doubts or questions in the comments section in the LinkedIn post. I would be grateful to know that. Cool guys, we'll test it on tomorrow. So we'll I'll wrap up this video here, and good night. Thank you.